here you go. I'm not gonna lie, I was afraid at first because like, oh my god, there's so many people. Nah, fuck it. Like I do this all the time. Here we go, right? Yeah. And it's like, you know, one of my biggest mantras is like, you know, if you are afraid, if you're nervous, do it anyway. Fucking do it anyway. Like that's how shit gets done. That's how you grow.
When you are actually playing, even though you're not speaking, do you get that sense that you're telling a story through that instrument?
Not necessarily. However, I think when I play or I perform, I create a video where I'm just like playing and stuff like that, you know, I am conveying like maybe my feelings in that moment. I'm conveying like, you know, if it's, this is like generally speaking, like, you know, for a lot of my videos, you know, I'm very, if you've seen them, very positive, very like high energy, like, you know, the way you see me right now, like that's how I portray myself in my videos on YouTube, on Instagram and stuff like that. For me, it's like, I feel like I'm putting out the full range of my personality when I do that. So for me, it's an expression of just me being myself, me being, you know, for a lot of people when they post stuff online, when they perform, when they play something and then they put it for other people to see, it's a very vulnerable thing, right? Because like you post something out there, somebody could critique it, somebody could say, you know, you suck, somebody can troll you, whatever, right? So there's a lot of vulnerability there, right? And then for me to be able to do that, like I'm conveying like I'm unafraid. I am, you know, absolutely, you know, like I'm not the best, but I'm still going to put it out there, right? And it's like if you are in a situation where if you feel like you can't put your stuff out there or you're afraid or you're nervous, I am personally telling you, no, do it. Like watch me do it, right? And I even make it a point, okay, to like when I create a drumming video, I might go out there in public. I've done videos like where I was in Japan. I was doing a drumming video in Japan in the middle of Shibuya crossing. Steve, I don't know if you've been there in Japan, but that is one of the busiest crossings in the entire world. There is like, you can see from the video how loud it is from all the people walking around. And I'm there like, here you go. I'm not gonna lie, I was afraid at first because like, oh my God, there's so many people. Nah, fuck it. Like I do this all the time. Here we go, right? And it's like, you know, one of my biggest mantras is like, you know, if you are afraid, if you're nervous, do it anyway. Fucking do it anyway. Like that's how shit gets done. That's how you grow. So it's like, even though I was afraid, I just live by that mantra of like, no, just do it, right? And besides, nobody cares anyway. And nobody did, right? But you know, in doing that, I was showing people, right, like that you can do this. You can do this, right? And I wasn't always the most confident guy in the world, but you know, like I've developed that over time. It was a skill set I developed over time. To where like people do like they are in awe when they see me, like I'm in Vegas and there's people walking around and I'm drumming and some people are like, wow, how can you do that? That's crazy. I'm like, it takes practice just like anything else. And you know, just you can't be afraid to put your full personality out there. So am I telling a story? I know I said no at first, but I guess I am.
Kind of are, yeah. Like,
yeah.
I was just thinking about it. It's, you know, if you're putting your emotions in on that,
it's like the saying, people may not always remember what you say, but they'll remember how you made them feel, right? And if you're putting those emotions into whatever you're doing, if it's how charismatic you are when you play the instrument or how good of a musician you are, you're portraying those emotions that you're carrying at that moment. And if they can feel it on the other side, that's what they're going to remember.
Yeah, and I hope that's what's conveyed. And I think that's why people like my stuff. I think that's why people follow me. I think that's why people, you know, have DM'd me and said that I'm inspiration to them. I think it's because of stuff like that, because of what I do, because how I present myself. I think that's a huge part of it.